Oh, goody.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Zombies here again, and today we're back with another Marvel Snap video. So today we got a little bit of an update with the changing split rates. So if you're out of the loop on this and you don't know, there was this whole issue where people were getting worse odds on their splits than we have had for most of the life of the game. It was found out by the community, confirmed by Second Dinner, and we got some various compensation surrounding that, as well as a increased split chance period that equated to the amount of time that the worse rates were live. So they did that to make up for the bad rates by giving better rates, and now that time is up. They ended up extending it one more week. It was initially supposed to end last week, but they did decide to do one more week just to monitor things and make sure there were no more bugs lurking around. And as of today, the split rates are being reverted to their initial chances. So this doesn't really affect your first, second, or third split, but for inked splits and gold and beyond, now we actually have some actual hard numbers to look at, which we've never really had. They gave us, a rough estimate way back in the beta, but it turned out those numbers were wrong. The numbers were actually quite a bit better than what they initially said way back in beta, which was, I believe, 10%. But it's nice to see we finally get some published numbers. So fourth split, you end up having a 34% chance for foil, 34% chance for prism, and 31.9% chance for ink. So pretty decent odds of getting yourself an inked on that fourth split, about a 1 in 3 chance. Fifth split and above, this is weird to me. I don't really understand why it's like this, but supposedly from my understanding, these are just what the original pre-bugged rates were. I don't think this is actually them adjusting the rates and making them new or anything like that. I think this is just them changing it back to what it was. We just never really had public data on what it was to begin with, so people always had to do kind of their own estimation. So on the fifth split, you have a 25.69% chance for foil or prism, 24.31% chance for inked and for gold. So pretty decent. And then the various flares, you have a 1 in 3 chance for each of those. The sixth split and beyond, I don't fully understand why it's like this, but the chances for a inked and gold actually go slightly down after the fifth split. Maybe this is one of those things where they tried to make it, more likely to get an inked on 4 or an inked or a gold on 5 because it feels better psychologically if you get that cool split on the first time you have a chance to get it. But I think it's a little silly that going after that fifth split, you actually get slightly worse odds. It's not terribly worse. It's, a little bit under 2% worse, with your chance for foil and prism being 27.42%, and then inked and gold being 22.58%. As opposed to the 24.31% you can see on split number 5. And then the chances for Crackle, as well as the other offerings, Crackle ends up being a 22.78% chance. So if you're wondering about what the new split numbers are or what they got changed to, now we have some hard data so we know exactly what the odds are of you getting these various splits, depending on which split you're at. Something else that changed today is the login reward bonus thing you can get on the web store with Galactus. So if you didn't already know about this, once a week you could go onto the web shop and you could spin a little slot machine and get a free random reward. Most of the time it was boosters, but there was a chance at other things like cosmetics or credits as well. This has been changed a bit, so now instead of just being able to do this anytime a week, once per week, you can only do it on New Card Day, Tuesday. So that is a bit of a change there. But also, on top of that, they have changed the rates of things. On the left, we can see what the rates were previously: 60% chance to get 30 boosters, 29% chance for 50 credits, 10% chance for 100 credits, a 0.6% chance for standard mystery variant, 0.3% chance for premium mystery variant, and a 0.1% chance of 1,000 credits. The new odds are as follows. Boosters are staying the same at a 60% chance. The next highest chance is credits, 100 credits up from 50, with a 27.8% chance, 150 credits as a 10% chance, a neon green border at a 2% chance, premium mystery variant at 0.1% chance, and 1k credits at 0.1% chance. I do think it's a little silly they're limiting it to one specific day a week, but it is also the day I think most people are most likely to engage with the web store, given its new card release day and often when they release new bundles and stuff. So I think it's fine. I don't really have too much of an opinion about this, but I did want to get the information out there because if you're someone who does like spinning the slot machine and having a chance at those extra rewards, now you know you got to do it on Tuesday, not any time during the week. And the last addition we have to the web store here is a new offering on Tuesdays where they're going to be having 600 gold and some boosters for $5. I don't really super see the appeal of this one personally. I think if you want to spend $5 on gold, you should probably just buy the gold pass because that gets you 300 immediately and 50 gold a day for 30 days. So that's a much better use of your $5 for gold if you don't need it immediately. But I'm not a super deep economy person. I'm not going to do a super deep breakdown on it. Just letting you know that that's something that is now an offer that's going to be recurring on Tuesdays. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the news. Definitely a bit of a lighter news cycle in Snap right now. The season is winding down. There's not going to be much going on patch-wise because of the holidays. So yeah, I don't expect a whole lot of news. I have some video ideas in the works for some topics I think people will find interesting, namely economy stuff, revisiting the original economic structure of Nexus events, which I think will be pretty fun. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this one. If you don't know, I'm doing a streamathon, streaming every day for the month of December, so still got quite a few days of that left, and I'm dual streaming it for the first time this year, so it is both here on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you want to see some live Snap gameplay or some Pokemon Pocket stuff, which I'm also doing, definitely check that out. Link in the description below. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you did enjoy it, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.